need safety. Tell her op can't snake me. Ray gun off safety. My girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't faze me. I'm going, I keep it factual. I'm on sabbatical. I'm out in Central America. I need a break from hysteria. Park like the one with the carousel.
Hey y'all, it's Kasia and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm about to show y'all how to.
Okay, y'all, so I did a frontal wig install on myself. This hair came from Klaiyi Hair Company. It is a 16, I'm sorry, this is a 13 by 4 frontal, 26 inches. This is how it came right out of the pack. It was straight. I curled it and added layers myself. That's why it looks so full. It did come with 3 combs and adjustable band. I removed the 3 combs because I don't really like combs in my wigs. The lace was a brown lace. It was a little bit dark for me, but you know, I finessed with me bleaching the knots. I did go ahead and show the full process on this video because normally I don't. So this is like a start to finish kind of thing. I did put a few drops of a semi-permanent color in my lace, in my, what's it called, child? Bleach. I put a couple of drops of, it's like a bluish purple. I recommend using like a purple like eggplant, but I didn't have any, so I used what I had. It just keeps the knots from looking so orange and brassy. And especially if you have it on hand but you don't have like the purple shampoo or something like that, this is a good alternative. And I just went ahead, mixed it all up and put it all over my frontal. I left that on for 30 minutes and then I just washed it out, washed my wig, let it air dry and everything. And then I went ahead, while that was air drying, I went ahead and did my ball cap method on myself. Since my hair was straightened, I did not have to braid my whole head down. I just slicked it down really good, braided it, crisscrossed my braids in the back, and then I put on my stocking cap and did my ball cap method. I'm using some Got To Be glue spray to stick it down, and I am using some makeup to make it my skin color. But y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm using 355 coconut, which is my summer color, so it did come out a little bit darker. I recommend you use a color either a tad lighter than your skin or the exact same color as your skin. But child, I did have some makeup that was my color. I just don't really know why I didn't use it. But anyways, I'm just gonna be using, I did 2 layers of the Got To Be glue spray, and then I cut my ears out. When I was cutting it, the excess cap off, my ear flaps did come up, so I had to re-stick them down. So if you notice, like on the sides, that my cap is like split and looking a little crazy, that's why I had to pull it down and re-stick it.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep.
Okay, so now we're gonna start the plucking process. I forgot my mannequin head in Vegas, so I am using my leg and a white towel. You just want to part out behind the hairline and start plucking, and I do this usually 3 sections. Like I'll part out enough to pluck in like 3 spots. But it's kind of self-explanatory. You just kind of just go across the hairline plucking. Don't over pluck because you don't want your hairline to look bald, but you also definitely don't want it to look too full because that gives a very wiggy look, especially if you naturally don't have super full edges. I like to try to mimic my natural edges as much as possible.
Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should light on me. Keep your minds on me, on track. ride, baby, I think you should side with me. Stay solid one time if you lie with me. Just promise you never lie to me. Keep the moves on tuck, I know it's all up. Everything good, keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good.
Okay, y'all, so now I'm gonna be cutting off the ear tabs. And also, I would like to say to y'all to be very careful while y'all plucking, because I did put a few holes in my lace. This lace was thin, so it was easy to put holes in it. So just be very careful. But don't worry yourself too much if you do put a hole in it, because it's not like the end all be all of the wig. You can still put it on and everything. But anyway, I went ahead and hot combed the edges of the wig, and then I used some 99% alcohol to get all the oils out of my skin. And then I went ahead, cut off the little excess cap that I had lingering around, because you want your glue to lay as flat as possible. You don't want to be able to see the line of demarcation in between your on your ball cap. So I am using the Design Define Primer Protection Pro and the glue. Just to let y'all know, in the next video that I'm doing a wig, I will be trying out a different glue. I have tried out Ghost Bond, Boho, Erica J, this one. So I want to try out as many different glues as I can, so that I could give y'all a really good, like, detailed glue video, because I know a lot of people don't be knowing like which glue to use and stuff like that, and I can't give, you know, advice if I haven't tried them all. So I will be trying a new glue in my next wig video. But anyway, I did do 2 coats of that glue. I just did one off camera, and now it's time to lay the lace into the glue. So you just line it up as even as possible, and then you pull the lace until you get it right where you want it to be. If you notice it's looking a little white, don't pay that no mind. The glue is really tacky, so when you lift it up, it looks like that. But once you add your mousse and your spray and all that stuff, it changes, like it becomes transparent basically.
Just pulled up to the house, don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best.
Okay, so now it's time to cut off the excess lace. You just want to make like 5 or 6 slits in the lace, just so you can cut it off in small sections. And then I'm using an eyebrow razor to get as close to the hairline as possible without cutting too much that the glue is exposed, because you don't want the glue exposed. It'll end up getting like stuck to stuff, and then the glue can look dirty. You just get as close to the hairline without going too far past the hairline. But it honestly should stick into the lace, should stick into the glue, so that shouldn't happen. But you want to make sure you're paying attention so you can avoid that. Then I'm just going to put some mousse on it and start to pull out my baby hair. Because the glue is so strong and so tacky, the hair does stick to the lace. So you'll see me like pulling on the hair to like get it from being stuck into the lace. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, if that continues to happen, you want to just add some more mousse. And once I'm done pulling down the baby hair, I'm going to cut them and start to style them.
Give it a cut. I put that on God when it gets hard. I stay on my job like no days off, so you can go home with the negativity, with that broke mentality. Jump on jealousy, my bad. Get away from me, 'cause I've been working all day. Can I catch a break? Give a pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter, I'ma make a better way. Mom and dad's only daughter, do I make you proud? Writing my life in lyrics to your life.
Okay, so now it's time to do the baby hair. I already cut them, but as I go along, if I see fit to cut them some more, I will. So I decided to do the 3 swoops this time. I know last video I did the 2 on the side, but this time I decided to do the 2 on the side with the 1 in the middle. I switch my baby hair up all the time, so honestly you can just do whatever you're feeling at the moment. Yeah, I'm just cutting and styling as I go along. I am using mousse. I did not say the name of the mousse because I really don't recommend this mousse. This was actually just a mousse that I bought for braids, but I needed something at the moment, so I used that. I recommend Afro G mousse or Nairobi mousse, but don't use Nairobi if you have 613 hair because it's blue and the blue will seep onto the blonde hair if you do. So to avoid any of that, you can just use the Afro G foam. So yeah, it's really nothing much to explain for this part. I'm just slicking my baby hair and then I'll blow dry them, spray them, and then curl and style my hair. And then I'll come to you all pretty much when I'm almost done.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you.
Miss that smile, Lord knows I ain't seen that in a while, but it's your style, so something must be up keeping you down. You a queen that must be heaven sent. Pray my soul, I must repent for not telling you what I meant and how I felt. Honestly, I'm used to throwing wishes in a well. My conscience tells me that I could have helped without fail. Actions speak louder than words, and that's a lesson that I learned all by myself.
Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Like, la 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 la.
Feel it, baby, stress is all around us. These high ceilings and I need it, baby. Pressure and make diamonds, I won't steal it, baby. Silent, baby, hurts to see you crying. Know you trying, ain't no lying, baby. When I say I need you, greedy if I have to share you. It was me that all along did you wrong, thinking that I made you beautiful and strong. This toxicity, the death of me, I fear the day you gone. The most beautiful girl I've ever known.
I'll find a way to treat you better. I swear there's no one out there like you. You teach me to be better. My talk is cheap, keep asking what I do. I'll fly you to the moon and hope I'll see you soon. I'll find a way to treat you better. No problem, I'll do whatever. Let her know, I gotta let her know that she my white horse, she my medical. She like my baby mama, know how to take care of me. Give my baby problems, you gon' regret every day. So I let her know, gotta let her know. Came through the front door, I'll be ready for her. And if it's what you want, I'ma give it to you. Yeah, promise, I'ma give it to you. Like, la 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 la.
Okay, y'all, so this is the final result of my frontal install. Leave any comments, questions, or concerns in the comment section below, and I will leave the specs and links to this hair in the description bar below. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned for more. Bye.